So, my name is Oliver Byrne. I'm 19, originally from Glenbele in Donegal. I spent most of my life in Northern Ireland. I'm a Winchester University sports student. Obviously, there had been a lot of trouble and stuff happening in Northern Ireland, and it did spill over to the outer counties in Ulster. And unfortunately, my next door neighbour's father had got involved in some kind of shit, to be quite honest with you. Basically, I was out playing soccer and these three guys turn up and they just knock on his door and they tell the father it's time to say goodbye to your wife, say goodbye to your kids. So he did, said he loved them. And the wee boy went out to the window, and him as well as I saw them put the guy on his knees and shoot him in the head. It was a paramilitary execution by the IRA as he was a traitor. He deserted on his job of bombing. So one of the interesting things about Northern Ireland is that basically you can be there for a year, and as long as you give no indication you're going to stay there, people will love you. People will treat you really well. That's why Northern Ireland and Ireland as a whole is really good for tourism. But as soon as people realize you're staying in the long term and you're different, particularly when you're at that level of difference where it becomes hatred, that's when shit starts. And then from about 12 onwards, it was just so much hate and sectarian attacks. And a lot of it was based on the fact I was Irish. A lot of it was based on the fact I chose to be Catholic because my parents sat me and my sister down and discussed with us what would we like to be religiously. We weren't brought up with religion, but we were given the choice because they made us aware of how important it would be in Northern Ireland. Even not having a religion is important in Northern Ireland. I have been fortunate enough to be stabbed, which was actually a very malicious, I want to say style, where pretty much I was lured by a girl I liked, and she got her boyfriend to stab me, and they openly admitted it in court with pride. Probably hit me harder than anything else. And was also shot at in a drive-by. It was quite clear the target, there was no one nearby, and just you're taught from a young age, if you hear a gunshot, particularly in Northern Ireland, you get on the fucking ground, and it's pretty much what saved my life. The only significant beatings were really the ones where nobody really came to help, where you were just lying there on the ground, bleeding, and people walked by, people took pictures, people kicked you, people left you there, and nobody gave a fuck, because that was the culture then, and people knew. Well, not even if they knew you or knew what religion or past you had. Simple fact is, if you're on the ground, if you are bleeding, if you're injured, you've done something to deserve it, and you should stay there. That's the mentality of that country. Not Ireland, but Northern Ireland. As mentioned, my sister was a Protestant, and I was a Catholic. Regardless of this, they decided to find my sister and rape her. On the basis that I am a Catholic and it would hurt me. And they've done that twice. The last one was 2 months ago. So it's ongoing. You know, there are days I'm hearing, like, friends of mine get attacked, people I know get murdered just in my town. And I never really want to go back home. And whether I like it or not, my family's there, it's home. But I never want to go back. I don't hate the country, but I hate the culture of it. But I'm here now, I need to look at the positives, and gotta take a step forward for the future I've kind of worked hard to get, and the future I hope to achieve. I've now got 2 jobs. Gonna probably become 1 soon. We'll focus on that, on the one I will have, tennis coaching, and I'm going from strength to strength there. I've been invited by the LTA to coach the under 12 national team. If uni doesn't work out, I fully plan on taking that opportunity I'm getting myself up the English LTA rankings. I'm currently LTA top 200, so I'm quite happy with that. I didn't really know how well I'd succeed in English.